What is up, people? Another day, another upload. Anyways, if y'all are as chronically online as I am, I'm sure most of you agree that 2025 has been a garbage year for memes. Like, it was legit so bad, I swear, content was dry as hell, and majority of the memes were either trash, freaky, unfunny brain rot, or just have zero staying power. But despite all that, there were actually a few good and funny memes in that pile of shit, and I'm all for acknowledging actual good shit. So there obviously won't be no 6-7 Italian brain rot bullshit. Like the only time I actually found that 6-7 bullshit funny was when people were making fun of it, especially that teacher calling the students for being stupid, in class. Like, oh my god! And also, the only funny brain rot was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie scene, playing with the brain rot Samsung alarm. But even that was only funny the first time too. I'm also not gonna include the my mom is kind of homeless one because I don't know why it became a meme this year. Like, wasn't it out like 4 years ago now? And I already watched it a year ago and already had my laughs. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the yak and start with, of course, Squid Game memes. Let's start with I played these games before. Like, this one was real funny. Like, it didn't have much versatility, but the way the English dub said it was pretty funny. And the reason I said Squid Game memes is because we also have the frontman and player 456 celebrating together. Like, I remember people were saying like, bro forgot his job while he was celebrating. It was funny as hell. Like the funniest part was when like this part right here, the frontman and the 456 hugging each other basically and just looking at each other while celebrating. Like, this was funny as hell, bro. And it's like used for celebrating memes now. Like this, the I hate Clanker MFs in 2017 when they see her walking around. And then, we got Blue Lock Isagi celebrating too. You know, with, it just really pairs well with the Squid Game one. So the Squid Game one probably gets like a, 7 out of 10 because it is pretty good. Next up, we got like the Jimmy Butler staring at a paper meme. This is more like a reaction meme. It's for like Instagram reels, that are really out of pocket and shit. And then people write like the most unhinged comments. There's also other versions of this being like this one where like I think it's like used for if you see something really good. And then there's also like this one where tears of joy. It's like so beautiful or peak cinema type shit. But I'm sure we're all like most familiar with the OG one, like this one. It's I didn't even know who he was until like I searched that, and he's the apparently a basketball player. And speaking of basketball players, you can't forget like this Shaq timeout pose meme. Like, this one was pretty good too for reaction. Like, it's just for out of pocket Instagram reel comments. So I give this like a 6 out of 10 because it was more like a reaction type meme. Moving on, we got like one of my all time favorites. I think it's like the Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. looking me, this I really like this scene, like because like of all the captions. Let me just show you some of my favorites. Like, this one was genuinely funny, bro. Like, I mean, I haven't had this happen to me before, but all, memes are all about visualization. And then you got this one, it happened to me like once. Like, oh man, I'll never forget. Like, it's when memes are relatable and just you can visualize it easily. It just adds to all the more the fun. You know, and of course we got like one more freaky one. I don't know what the. Uh, I hope I never have this situation happen to me. But aside from this RDJ Tony Stark meme, there was a bunch of more. Like this one. I don't know what this is. But when I saw it, it was so funny. I just had to add it. And I think like this was the first wearing of the 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 Tony Stark's meme. Like, this is the first one I saw, but then I saw other variants like this one. I think the Jarvis, Tony Stark memes are just absolutely amazing. And then the most iconic one among them might be this one, like the Jarvis remove his balls one. Like, this has to be the best one. Like, in my opinion, this is a 10 out of 10 meme. Like, I think it could have survived like any past years. And hold up. Next up are gonna be a little more like niche memes like this, the Vegito and Boo staring at each other meme, you know? Like it's all about the captions, that makes this funny. Like this one, is a little more bromance type shit, It starts out like talking about this shit, and then when you pan to like Boo looking at you back, like, oh my god. Like this came out of nowhere. Like I didn't even know, like because this was such a serious like I think at the time, like we thought like they were the strongest fighting each other, and then people were just suddenly at these like bro type captions, and it really just adds to all the comedy. Like I got this one I could luckily relate to. Like I have a friend that's like I could not talk to for like 6 months, and then you would just like text me out of nowhere like want to call or game. Like hopefully you guys have that friend too. But like I said, earlier, visualization, sometimes you have to relate. Like I don't even relate to this meme at all, but it's like really funny, Like I think this was the first one I saw actually. And then another niche meme is Kratos one where he like Zeus, your son has returned, and then people would like act like same voice actor right away with like a cute anime girl at the start, and then show this clip. Like that one was funny, but I think I found this one way more funnier, because like Kratos has been like a meme for years, and then this one was like more like a rage bait meme, like when bro keeps rage baiting me, and I finally snap type shit. This one was really funny too. And the last niche meme I want to talk about is like the Whiplash memes with J.K. Simmons, that bald J.K. Simmons. Like this one was mainly used for like some super out of pocket like shit, like what like I can't roll. The other Whiplash meme was like the so now you have it right, the one adjusting the seat height, and then the caption was this, like there wasn't many, like I only found what the funniest, and just wanted to share it. And then we got this scene. I'm not sure if this one is from the Whiplash movie, but it is J.K. Simmons, and then he just looked really similar, so I just thought I'd add it in there. And next up we got like a not so niche meme, and it's the aura farming kid. Like all the aura farming memes were just funny this year. Like I actually didn't see this kid until um after like 2 months. But the one who introduced me to it was after the release of the Superman movie, and then people are like calling Henry Cavill Superman aura farming. Like this scene right here, like this was pure aura farming. Like there was no need for him to do this. Like I get it's like a cinematic type movie, but this scene was so like definitely aura. Like this scene right here, like this shit was supposed to be emotional. Like I think people were saying like he wanted to be more human, so he didn't really like turn on his powers, so he couldn't hear the ticking time bomb. It was like trying to show him like show people like he couldn't save everybody. But now all I can think about is, oh, everybody got blown up. Now they can't check out my fit. Like, bro, the internet ruined this scene for me. Oh, and that wasn't even the only emotional Superman scene that was ruined for me. Like, we had his John Kent, I believe, got sucked into a tornado, right? And then people were talking about how he was like talking about their family was farmers, and then they said he was like an aura farmer. I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure it went something along the lines like, no son, I have the aura farm, and then get sucked sucked up by the tornado. I just can't, bro. And of course, last but not least, you got the Dokes meme, like Dokes Sus meme, or rather. Like this one has to be the best one among the whole year. Like I think it lasted like in the beginning of the year, and then at the end, near the end, it's like had like a new run, and it was still good. Like I swear, like people were like making like Bay Harbor Butcher jokes about him being the Bay Harbor Butcher. Like I can't roll. Like this has to be the greatest. Like just the whole Dexter series was amazing, and this the ones with the captions, like this. And then we got like this one, people playing ZZZ because of the story and combat. Yeah, no way, bro. And we got this like short, like flabbergasted looking one. I'm pretty sure this is edited, but this is so funny. Like I didn't even know like this existed. I'm pretty sure this is not in the scene, but oh my god, people are like so creative. Like the Dexter series has like carried my joy for like the most of the year. Like really, like it's just so great, you know. And I remember saw this one, and then people were like talking about how his eyebrows were frowning too. Like bro was so disgusted. Like, and then we got the I don't know Dexter, you know, just throwing in two bonus Dexter ones, even though you know it's mainly Dokes, but you know it's pretty good. Just the whole Dexter series. And I just want to give like an honorable mention to like the 500 cigarettes one. Like it was like more of a sound effect. That's why I didn't really add it as a meme. But since we're on the topic of like funny SFX memes, like I would like to like add the I would have seen y'all pull up because I was outside and then or and the plug and Jet 2 Holiday and my favorite like that just came out recently the fa like that one has to be the funniest. I don't know why like hopefully my like humor isn't dead, bro. Like, but anyways, let's just hope you know 2026 memes are better. But anyways, we cool. Bye.